90 days have passed in this year 2026, and so basically 25% of this year is over. And what did I achieve? Nothing. Actually, nothing. uh, when I started out this year, I really thought this year will be very special, unlike other year, and I will achieve so many things that I cannot even count with my hands and need calculator. And actually, I was on the right track for 2 months, but just at the first week of March, I fall sick, and my sickness did not last more than 1 week. It just I got okay in 3 or 4 days, but just because the momentum was lost and I fall off the track, and ever since that incident, my life is not the same again. I was being productive every day. Even in my worst days, some things are always ticked on. Like, I used to make videos every day. I used to learn something new. I used to study every day, even if it's 2 or 3 hours, but still I wouldn't slack off studies. I do workout every day. I I would pray, and also overall I was just growing each day, and I was feeling like I'm getting closer to the destination that I set for myself. But I couldn't be farther from the truth because I was just in the illusion of progress. Because what used to happen is, like, just even if I did little bit of thing, I used to condole myself like this, that in the past you used to waste your time all day long. You used to have zero productive things in your routine. But look at yourself right now. Nowadays, you live a healthy lifestyle, have a balanced diet, do workout, make videos every day. So you're far better than your past self, right? So that was what my mind told me, to condole me, to sell me the idea of that I was progressing in my life, but actually I was not progressing at all because I was still fapping. I was still not putting my best work. Like, if someday I like studied 6 or 7 hours, but I was just studying. It was just work. It was not hard work. There's a difference between work and hard work. Hard work means you're putting your best in the XYZ amount of time or hours that you're putting your focus on. But I was just doing shallow work. Like, if I was doing maths in the background, music will be on. If I was just studying a little bit, I used to think, somehow just pass this time after I finish my studies. I'm off today. So that's how I used to slack off. So it was just illusion of progress. So I didn't say that 2 months was really good. 2 months I was just not destructive, just like walking mode, not stationary. But since almost 1 month, I'm just in stationary mode because the little bit of work I used to do in the 2 months, everything just stopped since the first week of March, and I'm just in a loop of uh, fapping, jerking off. I'm saying this every video, like every 3 or 4 videos, I'm repeating the same topics, same issues I'm saying, which is jerking off. But still, somehow I'm not able to break free from that. Like, if I give my best, I may refrain from 3 or 4 days, but after that, I come back to my original form. And just when I do the one relapse, I just go in a long binge session, and I do the negative things in a loop. So that's how my life just runs. And then I feel like, alright, let's stop, let's live normally, and someday I will even fab 4 or 5 times. Well, I don't know what side effects it will have physically because I'm not feeling weak or anything, but I know there's big indirect side effect even if doctors don't agree, which is I don't do any good thing in the day that I fab even 1 or 2 times. Alright? And the day when I focus on the peak is the day when I'm not engaging in those nasty things. I know exactly how I should approach this nofap journey to be successful in it, but somehow I'm not able to break free from that. I'm feeling like an invisible barrier is forming around me that's keeping me from going out of my comfort zone. I've just uh, hang, hung a quote in my wall which says, "Great things never came from comfort zones." You know, but living. I'm not living the course in my life. I'm just indulging in comfort zone. Well, actually, the thing is, time is never wasted. Like every day, you have 24 hours. If you are not doing the things that you know you should do, but still you're doing something in that time. And let's say I have to study maths, but I'm not studying in the time that I set, like 2 hours. So what do I do in that 2 hours? Like I'm not sitting straight. I'm doing something, right? So let's say I'm playing video games. So technically, video games is giving me more pleasure, dopamine, than studying. So time is never wasted in the sense that mental pleasure we're getting like normal. So it's not about pleasure, but it's about meaningful work because video games don't have real impact on life, but study has real impact. But the problem is I cannot study and leave video games because study is giving me low dopamine compared to video games. So what I should do is stay away from high dopamine activities and stick to low dopamine activities even for a while. And when I get to the baseline, then studying or doing boring but important things become very easy. So that's why just before the Eid, I've set out a challenge for myself that I'll go on 7 days challenge of dopamine fasting. But you know that's too hard because not listening to music, not uh, daydreaming, uh, not chatting with ChatGPT or any AI chatbots, or playing video games, uh, watching television, uh, jerking off. So this kind of things I have to refrain from 7 days if I'm going on a 7 days dopamine fasting challenge. But when my life is so fucked up that I cannot even do that for one day, then 7 days is too high of a challenge for me. That's why I'm failing again and again because the target I've set is too big. I may eventually achieve that target, but I should start with low target. So yeah, I think I should set out low target for myself. And so right now I'm declaring in through this video that I'm going on a dopamine fasting period for one day, just one day. I can watch YouTube videos, positive YouTube videos. I cannot consume social media or watch shorts mindlessly, but I can watch positive content, long form video. I can even watch podcasts. So that come in that category. Um, so that I think I'll do that for one day, and let's see if my dopamine gets to the baseline. Also, when I started out my channel, I did not know. what content to pick up, because I have set a challenge for myself that I will upload video every day for 6 months, not miss any single days, and the video has to be minimum 10 minutes long, and I'll have to speak English the entire time. Uh, right now, my English is good enough that I can understand what I'm saying, but when I started, my English was very bad and broken, and also I cannot edit my videos. Edit in the sense that I cannot just like say something mistakes, then I cut, then again retake. That type of editing will not do. Basically, editing is not mandatory. If I just want out of hobby, I can do editing, but editing, cutting the raw clip is not something I do. I keep things raw, and I don't even script my videos, and that's how I started. So basically, 180 days I have to do that every day. So I'll run out of content ideas, right? Because every content requires some form of editing or scripting. Because holding people's attention is very hard thing, and definitely I'm not good at it. Because my channel is the proof that I'm not good at this. That's why, even though I'm making videos almost every day for more than 2 months, still my subscribers is almost five, and total view, even though I've uploaded more than 100 videos, still total view is 2,500. So yeah, basically I'm just a failure in YouTube, and I'm not even chasing in that category or niche. Fulfilling my, um, I'm just fulfilling the promise that I given. I said that I'll not quit until 6 months. So let's see what I do in 6 months. At least if I fail in this YouTube, I'm not quitting it forever, and also my speaking has become far more great. So, what I was going to imply by uh, this context is, uh, so I thought that alright, I'll just speak whatever comes to my mind, so the resistance is gone. And when I speak from my mind, I speak from my experience, day to day experience, my plan, everything, my story, then I never run out of content ideas, because my content is my voice. As long as I'm speaking, this is called content. So I don't even have to do tons of research to upload videos every day. And the resistance was so low, that's why I was able to sustain for so long, you know. And in the starting days, I was really improving in my life, because I was thinking one thing, that if I don't improve myself, if I'm not growing every day, then how can my channel even grow? Like, I'm setting myself in a vulnerable position to be judged by random people. Even though so far nobody judged me, but I am prone to judgment, so that's why I have to improve myself every day. And I was actually improving, but who knows that how did I stop my improving, and just got into the cycle of distraction. I'm just destroying myself for a few weeks. Alright, I've said enough, more than enough. Uh, so yeah, the message is, I'm going on dopamine fasting for 1 day, and the second one is, uh, I think I'll start out self improvement again from the scratch. I'll restart. I'm restarting again. It's just a reboot, system reboot. Alright, thanks for watching. Hopefully, I'll upload another video tomorrow.